supported by the government, none of them is as overblown as the ongoing war on terror. A war that has cost America over $1 trillion so far and still counting. And yet, like the ongoing 1980s war on drugs and the ongoing 1960s war on poverty, are we any closer to finishing that war today than we were yesterday or the day before? I mean, really? We're always waiting for the next shoe to drop, aren't we? The next big attack. When will it be? Will it be on 9/11? Or perhaps just before the election, on Christmas? Or maybe on the anniversary of Bin Laden's death? It was all perfectly predictable, my friends. In fact, did not yours truly predict just a week within the first 9/11? Hamburg, Germany, in fact, that there would always be at least one big terrorist that would get away and keep the threat alive. So that the hunt must continue. The war must continue. And the spending must continue. And most importantly, the status quo and the con must continue. And here we are, over a decade later, hundreds of thousands of soldiers deployed, not quite as many returned, and not always in one piece. Tens of thousands of the enemy dispatched to the happy humping grounds, and even Osama bin Laden killed, and yet the war continues. Is Al-Qaeda dead? No, not at all. You see, the new leader is even more dangerous than the old leader, we're told, because we know so little about him. He's the new improved Bin Laden 3.0. You see, the more things change, the more they stay the same. All the promises to end the war, to close down Gitmo, to end the military tribunals, or stop the wiretaps, has all been delayed and kicked right on down the road, hasn't it? They just need a little more time, a little more money, and a little more power. Meanwhile, TSA is still groping us at the airports, only now they include infant babies. And even the elderly wearing adult diapers, like that poor 90-year-old cancer patient. Disgusting! Let's be honest. Things haven't gotten better. They've gotten worse. Why? Because the conspiracy lied, that's why, and the pink spotted. Talk about the audacity of hope. Yes, we can became yes, we can't. Conspiracy! So let's stop kidding ourselves. Let's face the ugly but undeniable truth. America can lose this war. And why? Because the IslamoFascists are more committed to killing us than we are committed to killing them. Oh, sure, our forces have more money. But the Muslim fanatics, they have more morale. Our army may have the better gear, but the terrorists have the suicide bombers who are literally dying to die for their cause. The more we settle in, the weaker we become. As the Afghans say, the Americans may have the watches, but we're the ones who have the time. Or as Al-Qaeda puts it, the infidels only, they have to be lucky every single day, but we only have to be lucky one day. My dear, dear friends, this is not a winning strategy. The pink solution was to listen to the politicians and give the conspiracy more power. But that's exactly what our enemies wanted. They want us to imprison ourselves. They want us to dismantle the last vestiges of democracy and replace it with an all-out police state. The real solution, however, is the opposite. We need more freedom, not less. A freedom to flex our fanaticism. A freedom to fight fire with fire. That means unleashing the West's ultimate weapon, the doomsday cult, Dawson, dreaded Church of the Sun. conquer the terrorist threat. And he will do so by utilizing his hypnotic powers that stare right there, my friends, on his divine face. Why is he smiling? Because he knows something the conspiracy will never know until it's too late. He knows the only way to truly destroy the terrorist threat in America, or the world for that matter, is to co-opt it. That's right. Take it over. Absorb the fanaticism of IslamoFascism and all their crazy beliefs and convert them to us and our fanatical beliefs and our fanatical faith. That means replacing their universal hatred of everything Western with our universal hatred of everything normal and pink. Do I hear a praise ball? Now this, at first, my friends, may seem like a difficult task. But do not underestimate the seductive power of dogs. Consider just 3 basic SubGenius advantages. Point 1. Islam forbids any image or pictures of their prophet, while ours provides actual clip art of J.R. Bob Dobbs, the literal prophet of prophets. And what a handsome vestige his is. It's already pre-screened and ready for photocopying. Now that's one big advantage there in a marketing sense, don't you agree?
Amen and amen.
Point 2. The terrorist goal is to blow up everything, while the typical SubGenius goal is just to get blown. Point 3. How can the promise of 72 virgins in the afterlife compare with an all-you-can-eat buffet of experienced, semi-professional, horny hussies crammed aboard Axis Star Cruiser and out of space? Do I hear a praise? Honestly, friends, it's not even a contest, is it?
No.
Just imagine how much better the world will be and how much stronger our humble church will become if we stop the terrorists from attacking everyone and instead focus on attacking the guiltiest of the guilty, the infamous conspiracy. Envision, if you dare, how happier the world will be if instead of giving Jews and infidels, Al-Qaeda concentrating on eradicating pinkness and normalcy. We can do this. We must do this. Because who better than Bob can convince the Arabs to pull the towels over their own eyes? So let's all help Dobbs in this sacred Muslim merger. Let's get out there and witness to them. Put on your burqa for Bob. Destroy the enemy by brainwashing them to Bob. Then we shall work together for the ultimate jihad. The one on July 5th, 1998, the real 1998, when the saucers finally fill the skies, the fire rains down from the heavens, and all those faithful raise up their hands heavenward to praise Bob. Amen.
Babu Akbar.
And now I believe we have the musical stylings of the band which I am far too humble to even pronounce.